Hi everyone, welcome to my movie channel. Today, I'm actually here to hang out and talking about movies. So today, I thought of a fun idea. Since recently I did rank all 43 superhero movies recently this past few weeks, and I got that taken care of last week. So I thought of doing something kind of fun when it comes to superhero movies. For one thing, I do want to say before I get into this video. I'm like hooked to the superhero movies in genre, like till this day, because a lot of good stories out there in the MCU and in the DC universe itself. Like, I still love these films. So, in my opinion, I chose 16 specific films that made it to the list. If you guys like this, want to get over 200 likes on this video, I'll do the same thing with other movies besides superhero movies? Let me know in the comments. So, in my opinion of this list, because sometimes with this movies I chose made it like I still enjoy the story, but I do feel in love with the emotionals with the characters and the story. So we are going to kick off in number 16. I chose was the Flash from the year of 2023. Like, yes, this is bottom of the tail of this movie's like the Flash hits hard. Like seeing how Barry Allen lost his mom, because even though I do understand the story from the Flash on this series on Netflix, like seeing like how Noah died differently than the show, like Barry hit hard. Like I want to go back in time to save my mom, and after that whole thing happened, it changed the whole timeline in the DC universe in this movie. Like it hits hard for him. It tried to understand how to be more responsible, really more like to put out there, but things change in this timeline that Barry created. Barry's mom survived, and different Batman came out from George Clooney, became the Batman in his new timeline that he was created. Like from this movie itself, it was a good story, but a well put movie. For number 15, I chose was from the year of 2022. I chose was Doctor Strange in the Multiverse of Madness. And yes, this beats the Flash because, and honestly, this movie did hit really hard for Wanda. Like after the offense of WandaVision, like seeing her losing her kids, Peter and Bill. No wait, I'm gonna say her sons, and it really hits Wanda hard after that offense of WandaVision to bring into this big movie involved with Doctor Strange, like seeing like how he has to be the one trying to stop Wanda, to stop American Chavez, to go into this whole different multiverse. Like it's tough that you lose someone and comes out becoming a villain for this story. Doctor Strange was the hero, Wanda became bad. Like it has a whole marks in the Darkhold book, like when Agatha Harkness understand Wanda is the source of pure evil, and Doctor Strange has to stop her in this movie. Like that's why the whole thing about this movie really hits hard for Wanda, losing her kids and Vision completely. It was sad for her to move on, and it was like a tragedy near by the end of the movie. For number 14, I chose was Fantastic Four First Steps because, in my opinion, seeing a new superhero movie that came out last year, like there was a lot of good movies that came out last year. I chose Fantastic Four First Step because it's newcomers, newer heroes. We all know the Fantastic Four came out back in the early 2000s, maybe 2002 or three, and we faced the heroes, newer actor. Petra Picasso played as Mr. Fantastic. He did well as the character. And Joseph Quinn, as we all know and love, Eddie Munson became the Human Torch, like Flame On. Like from this story involving with Galactus and Doctor Doom involved, it hits a little bit more different because it's more like family involved because they had a kid, Franklin Richards, and seeing like how they get involved with the upcoming movie Avengers Doomsday's coming. But this movie hits good, good story, good aspect of the character arc. Number 13 I chose was Puts of Prey. And honestly, why did I pick this movie to be on this list? Because sometimes I it was hard to see Harley Quinn on her own. Like, we've seen her in the Suicide Squad, the original one, and seen her in the new one that came out a few years ago in 2021. And she's been through a lot, losing the Joker to Batman, and he's in jail somewhere. And he broke up with Holly, and now she's on her own, independently. And this story really hits like kind of fun. Like, it has the vibes of Deadpool to it. Like, that's why I fell in love with the story. It has some really does have some problems in this movie because overall, like, the villain wasn't great. Black Max was a good choice, but Ewan McGregor played him. Like, I thought it would be more of a stronger actor. Like, it would be like Jason Statham could be a good one to play as Black Max. But overall, the movie was fun, really entertaining too. For number 12 was Spider-Man Across the Spider-Verse. For this one, yes, this is on the bottom tier of the bottom tens because honestly, like, I don't mind the movie. Like, the story, learning about Miles, about the events that could cause a canon event, like seeing like how Miles supposed to stop Spot to save his dad, and it was tough that he lost his uncle Aaron because he was the brother into the Spider Verse movie. From seeing this movie, seeing like how Spot got involved and the other Spider-Mans to have the whole different Spider universe got involved. It was like chaotic, really a lot of chaos to the story. But overall, that from this movie point forward into the movie itself, I love the story. I love the character arcs of it all. Like, Miles Morales did carry the story really well in this one. For number 11, I chose was The Phantom, The Last Dance that came out 2024. Like, in my opinion, I wanted this to be in the top tens, but as we all know that this story did have some problems. Like, I don't mind the movie because, in my opinion of this one, like, it hit good. It hit really hard at the end of the film, seeing like Eddie letting Phantom go. It's trying like to move forward, like to grow and have this emotional breakdown, seeing like Eddie miss a part of him, letting Venom go. Venom has been part of him since the first Venom movie was introduced, and seeing like how they both changed, became the hero, like more like an anti-hero. Like, I love Venom, one of the greatest villains in the Spider-Man villain works. Like, from this movie, I love how they did it with the character. If all the other symbiotes came from Null, from his different planet, came down to stop Venom and take all the other symbiotes down. It was it was good, really fun story. And the thing I was surprised to see Null, like one of the biggest symbiotes arc for the Spider-Man films. I would love to see Null, the whole symbiotes in the MCU. Like, if they did, what story should it be? What's going to be about? But overall, this was a good one. Now we are going to be in the top tens. I chose number 10, Shazam. For my opinion of this movie, like, I actually did enjoy this one than I expected than the second one. The first one was great, seeing Billy learning about what happened with Batman and Superman after that event of Dawn of Justice, seeing Superman die from Doomsday or something. I forgot his name was. But overall, in this movie, I thought from this movie was great because I love seeing like how Billy Benson and his friends seeing like how they can learn about Billy's newer powers. He went to this Asian god temple, got the powers of Shazam, and the actor that played him was well. Zachary Levi did a great job playing as him. Like, the kill dog was great, the story was fun, but overall, I actually enjoyed it. For number 9, I chose was Shang-Chi and the Legends of the Ten Rings. Like, in my opinion, I love newcomer heroes. Like, when it comes to like the newer heroes to be introduced, um, I really did love the story. I love how they did with the aspect of it all. Like, for the story, seeing like new heroes coming in face full, like that's why I fell in love with the story. Like the story was great to see the real Mandarin in this story was fun. Like seeing him taking down his son, as you know, Shang Chi, like the whole like Ten Rings was super great. And for number 8, I chose Spider-Man: Far From Home. Like I know this movie is high on this list for me because I love the aspect of the story. Seeing Peter Parker moving on, what happened with Tony Stark in Endgame, like it was tough to carry that burden that he lost someone dearly that he enjoys working with. And seeing like how he can move forward on, taking the Edith classes, like from seeing the story, the main villain, Mysterio, was great. He created these solutions, all these elementals like characters, like seeing like how Spider-Man can stop Mysterio in the final part of the film. Like seeing like how they got involved with the story, like I fell in love with it all. The story was fun. Like I really liked it a lot. It was a fun movie. For number 7, that made it to Ant-Man and the Wasp that came out in 2018. Like I I did enjoy this movie. The story, the characters, seeing Ghost as a villain, like Ghost came later into the Thunderbolts, like further into the future in 2025. Like seeing this movie that I saw for the first time, I saw it more than once. I did love the story, like seeing like how they can find Janet Van Dyne in the quantum realm. This takes place before the events of Infinity War, like seeing like how they can't stop try to get all the pin particles and everything else. Like this whole story was outstanding. A fun movie. I love it. It was a fun movie too. Number 6, Spider-Man Into the Spider-Verse, and this movie hit extra hard for me. And also Miles Morales. Like we see the beginning of the movie seeing Spider-Man stopping the Green Goblin and all the other villains. And this villain has more involved with Miles, this whole like Spider-Verse finding his wife and son, Vanessa. Like Kingpin has this um motive. I want to save Vanessa and my son. But getting involved with that changed the whole thing in the city of New York and created more threats. Like seeing like how like Maya saw Peter the Spider-Man died. And that hit really hard for him. Like seeing like how he can become the next Spider-Man as Miles Morales, as the ultimate Spider-Man. Seeing like how he can pick up the Spider-Man costume and become Spider-Man. It was so cool to see all the other Spider-Mans got involved in the story, like seeing Spider-Gwen, the different version of Spider-Man from his own timeline came to this. Like we see so much different Spider-Man. Spider-Pig was fun. Like I love that one a lot. From this movie, I loved it a lot. And for the top fives on this list that I chose was emotionally a great story and really good. Number 5, Deadpool and Wolverine. I want this to be further up in the top fives, but honestly, it still makes it to the list. And I thought from this movie, I love it. Like seeing like what happened the last 3 Deadpool movies, and seeing Logan came back after what happened at Logan in 2017. It was cool to see Deadpool recruiting Wolverine again. He went to like this different like versions of other Wolverines. We saw Henry Cavill as Wolverine, and it was so cool to see everything different ones. Like there's a younger Wolverine, and there was a I think it was a dog one, and there was some other ones too. Like it was so funny. Like Deadpool has his sense of humor. Like that's why I fell in love with Deadpool. And Wolverine is the best thing in the X Men because that is actually an MCU movie and an X Men movie itself alone. Like a movie itself was fun. I love it. It was an epic fun movie. The number four I chose was Thunderbolts. I wanted this to be number one for me, but I still love this movie. I saw it twice already recently. Like from watching the Thunderbolts movie, seeing like what happened with Black Widow, Natasha Romanoff, Elena, and her dad, Red Guardian. Like I love they recruit all these heroes from the scene in the shows like John Walker, Captain America, and Falcon and the Winter Soldier. We have Ghosts from the movies, and every other character was in this movie was so great. The story, um, we have Sentry like the main antagonist heroes as villain. Like it was really insane in the end of the film. Like very emotional to see how Bob. That's his name, Bob, that everyone goes by calling him. But Sentry is the main threat for them. But overall, that this movie was a good story, really well put of it. For number three, it is Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 3. Okay, then from this movie hits me even harder than the other movies. Because seeing this movie, like, it really brings down the main story about Rocket Raccoon's backstory. Like, we all gonna wanted to know, like, that he was gonna die, but he didn't. And the whole thing with this movie, like, it was like emotional breakdown. Like seeing Peter on Rocket's deathbed in this movie, because I was shocked what's gonna happen with Rocket. And I love how they did with the movie. I love the villain. I love the character arc of them all. It was a good send off for Peter at the end of the movie, like seeing like he can move on. So he been back on Earth to be with his grandfather one last time. But even though that this movie was great, the villain was outstanding, high evolutional. I like how they brought him in this movie for the third installment in the Guardians of the Galaxy, and I know they will be back too in the upcoming Avengers movies. Like from this movie, so good, so good, amazing. For number two, Spider-Man: No Way Home. From this movie, this was really a tragedy for Peter going to Doctor Strange for help because after the events of Far From Home, Mysterio told everyone in New York that Peter Parker is Spider-Man, and seeing like how Peter Parker wants to recruit Doctor Strange to erase everyone that knows Spider-Man out of this existent in Spider-Man Peter Parker's life. And because what happened, everything else came out from the different timeline from Sam Raimi universe and Mark Webb's universe. All those other villains came. The other Spider-Man came to be help this Peter Spider-Man out in the final act of the movie. Like this movie was tough to see. Like he lost Aunt May. He lost a lot of people. I know Spider-Man lost a lot of people in his life because in the comics he lost MJ due to what happened and lost his aunt, his uncle, like a lot of tragedy in Spider-Man's life. Like that's why this movie did hit harder than I expected when I saw this movie multiple times before. I just like love the movie. It was so fun, but really entertaining movie. But the number one on this list, I cannot go wrong with this movie. As you guys guessed it, Avengers Endgame. And honestly, guys, like this movie was insane when I first saw this movie in theaters for the first time. It hit hard in this movie because Anime came back from the quantum realm and the fan. Thanks for the mouse. Thank you. Without him, there'll be no stopping Thanos. But from this movie, really hit harder for me because Iron Man started the MCU, started the Avengers to be recruited by Nick Fury. And from like this movie, like there's something else to go wrong because going back in time, getting all the stones. What happens in the past that can cause an effect to bring something back was Thanos. And the final battle in the movie, seeing Thanos from 2014, somehow made it out alive and somehow makes it really, really good story. That's why I fell in love with the movie and the story arc and the characters. Like, it was hard for me to see Tony Stark like died. Like, I was like, no, like I like how he was involved in the story because in every superhero, if someone dies, then they cannot be a villain. But if they live longer, they become a threat. But even though for this movie, it's like the most emotional breakdown for a movie to watch. Like for me, I'm a big superhero diehard fan, and from this movie, I love and enjoy this movie. I've seen this movie over 20 times, or maybe 30 times already in the past. I love the movie, really good story, but overall, I enjoyed this list. And if you guys enjoyed this one too, feel free to subscribe to my channel down below by Dan over here. If you want to be notified by my videos, hit the notification bell icon right down over here. And let me know in the comments below, guys, what you guys think of this list. And even though if you want to stop by and have fun, feel free to come back again this weekend. I'll be working on some more fun videos as well. Thank you all for coming in. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. Bye, guys.